kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contest.
It's a fumble! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun to give, looking for room. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Rides the back on the option to give. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Grabbed behind the line, it's Dickerson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Richmond. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Rides to back and leaves it. Oh, he's got some space. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to throw on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. 1st and goal for the offense. Goes to the option. Now the toss. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the fumble goes out of bounds, and they'll lose a few on that play. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. On the move, it's Montgomery. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Montgomery. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Got a man. It's Dickerson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Dickerson. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the ground, it's Montgomery. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now this offense will take the field again. Pulls it, fired complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. The throw. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They boot it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught close to the marker, it's Dickerson. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Surging forward on the sneak.
Alert, alert, right? Quarterback under center. You're thinking quarterback sneak on short yardage. Defensive lineman, great job. You got to get that penetration. You just can't let him go straight downhill. Make that thing bow. And I always love how you see guys diving over the top. Great effort by the defense. Great stop.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Richmond. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. He'll keep it himself. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Absolutely center cut. And with the field goal, we're tied here in the second quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Rios. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time on target. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He'll do it himself. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is on its way. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. split backs here. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands. It's Richmond. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They turn to the passing game on third and short. He's going for a big play downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first two quarters under the microscope. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
We're all locked up here in the third quarter as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. It's complete to the left. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Brings up second down.
Running behind that left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Makes the grab on the left, and good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Throws to the back. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So no dice on third down, and they'll punt it away on fourth. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Third and long, and this crowd trying to help the defense get off the field. Looking for a crease. It's Montgomery. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Going to the ground. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line. A pickup of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Motion from the wide receiver. They've been running it, but now the pass. Got him downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. The pull and throw off the RPO. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, they'll try the middle. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. On the run, it's Montgomery. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Gets it out quickly. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback on the keeper. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. He'll pull it on the read. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
4th down coming up.
Trying to get it to the marker. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He'll do it himself. Gets behind the pads and slams into the end zone for the touchdown.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up for the PAT. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it from the gun. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play.
There he goes. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Offense in a bunch formation. The give to the back. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the back in the middle. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Timeout by the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Snags it over the middle. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Another first down.
To the air on first down. Floats it out in space. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Caught behind the line. It's Moore. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Offense facing fourth down.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. A first down run in the red zone. Still on his feet. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
And they spike it and get the clock stopped. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Trying to pound it in. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
The extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.